Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasu here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch today. And we got quite a few buyouts, and we have to go over all of them, as you guys know. So if you guys enjoy these market watches, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. If we can get 100 likes on this video, that would be awesome. Also, I will be at Nationals in Rosemont, so if you come see me, say hi, all that, trust me, I'm just like how I am on camera, and a lot of people can back that up. If you guys are buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members, as well as let me know in the comment section below what I'm going over in the next Market Watch in those comments. And we're going to get right into it. So, Bujinki Asahima. Now, I've talked about this card multiple times, as well as having it in a 5-card time of your trade venue and your trade binder. Trade venue. And around $4. Now, they're about $10 here. But they were selling somewhat for higher than that. We have some walls here, 126, 50. Some people were quite prepared. I mean, you get these at anywhere from 2 to 3 a piece. You get some for $10. You got 50 or 126 or whatever. That's a pretty good profit margin. Next page goes up to $15. Now, this card I don't think has peaked. And unless the tins hit this for a reprint, I don't really see this card getting a reprint anytime soon, to be honest with you here. And again, the chances of it being in the tins is basically non-existent, since for the most part they only reprint from core sets. Now, if you don't have this card and you're hoping to play Splight, I mean, I guess that's another $10 you have to pay to your probably 1,000 plus. I don't really see that deck being less than 1,000, sadly. Artifact Dagda from Dual Overload over here. Now, people will still always find ways to scythe lock or lock from the extra deck, because that's just, it's amazing. If you lock someone out of their extra deck, for the most part, most decks can't really do anything. They're about $10, $11 over here. This card loves to bounce up and down. A lot of people want this card banned, but personally, I think that if they just ban Scythe, I mean, what can you do with Dagda if you ban Scythe? If you ban Dagda and there's another way to get Scythe out, congrats. We have a card on the ban list that has zero reason to be there, and the problem that it was supposed to solve is still there. So I don't know why people want Dagda banned. Just ban the Scythe. Scythe locking's done for. Call it a day. It's nothing to really make too complicated. Dark World Dealings Ultimate from Strike of Neos. Now, this got bought out again, and I love how this ulti looks. Now, we got 2 first of light plays here for $135, and then near mids go to $250. I'll be honest, this card at $135, while that is quite a bit, you have to play this in Dark World. It's so good. Both players draw a card from their deck and discard a card from their hand. You get your effects and all that. It does give your opponent another card, though, if they just have like a dead card or something they don't really want. Something like that. But, great card, gives you more gas for the Dark World deck. I love how this looks as an ultimate rare. I had a unlimited mob play at one point that I was able to get for kind of cheap, but I just really didn't like it. I ended up getting rid of it, sadly. Reen Beaks, Overlord of the Dark Lord over here from Strike of Neos. Now, this guy's also getting bought. Now, when this card is discarded by the effect of an opponent's card, you special summon this card to the field, and when this card is successfully special summoned, you can destroy all monsters or spell and traps on the field. So while it is good, it has to do by the effect of an opponent's card, right? So you can't really just discard this and it gets a special. But lightly played here, about 55 up to 60, $6 for an unlimited here. Now, first editions, lightly played is going to start at 93 and going up to 110, 130. Would I pay that? Absolutely not. I actually want to see. Yeah, in April, I mean, there were always some money here, but they've definitely had quite an increase over here. Brow Huntsman of the Dark World here. Let's see what these guys are. 55 for light play, 56 for near mid. That's not too terrible, to be honest with you here. First editions for these are going to be 121. All right. Could be worse. Could be better. Near mid's 250. I mean, this is the legacy deck. People love this deck, and even I, who don't even have that much time to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm actually going to take time to actually play this deck at a tournament. Like, I'm literally going to tell myself I don't want to make, money or work on YouTube videos or do anything. I'm actually going to go play and just have fun with this deck. So this is getting people who normally don't, go to as much locals or is interested in the playing size Yu-Gi-Oh! Back into the game. Like, and that's really great. And that's what I love about legacy support. So I see this price, and no, it's not good. Are people paying for it, though? Yes, it's just not that many people. But those are they'll cough up the dough basically right away. And it's not like you're going to find ultis like this anywhere. This is an Elemental Energy first edition card that is relevant. It's not going to happen. You know, you got secret rares over here. These got bought out to 10 and then went down to 5s. Well, they're $13, $14. They're going up to 17. The thing is we knew we were going to have more Dark World support. And the first round of buys, when they calmed down, people should have picked up those cards up then. And I went over this when it was $5, $6. I said, well, if you want to play, Dark Worlds, this is not bad for a $5, $6 secret. In fact, I saw that as a normal average price. $10 isn't great, but it's whatever. I mean, honestly, if you feel bad and you want to get this copy for $15, or if you could pay, say, like 45 for a place or 40, I mean, it might not be the highest rarity. You don't have the ultis, but secrets still look really nice, right? Snows over here, secrets, $12 here. You know, it's so funny because this was bulk. These were actually bulk cards from Legendary Collection. Like, it's so funny to me as an older player, seeing what bulk becomes a gem. Another one is actually, and I'm actually going to go over it, is Skull Servant. I went over this a little while ago, but Skull Servant, I kid you guys not, this was not like $1 or less, if even $1 for years. And that was for first editions. Now, first edition mints are $15. That's actually very cheap because I remember seeing them. Let's see for near mints. Yeah, 15. Okay, wow, that's just one cheap copy there. And then you got label plates here, 18, 20 here. You know, crazy. And these were 40s at one point. Now, Gates of the Dark World Legendary Collection 4, Joey's World here. These are about $5 for lightly playeds. Well, there's 2 here for $5, and then they go up to, well, there's a play set relatively. Then they go up to about $10, $11 for near mints, going up to 12. If you want to grab these ultras, that's not too bad. Then we have the Astral Pack Super here. These are $4 or $5 here. Funny enough, I actually had one of these for a very long time because I remember I got this out of my pack for when they did the Thanksgiving event for the Astral Packs back in, I believe, 2019. And if you guys know what that is, it was for a food drive where they actually gave Astral Pack 1 and 2 out, and they redistributed that. Now, they had something like that, not recently, but within the year. I think it was in 2021. But they did OTS 10 or something. In fact, we might be coming up on the next one soon, on 5-6 months or something here. And I'm actually very curious on what they're going to give out then. So yeah. Now, before I continue this market watch, I just want to say very quickly that I do have a gaming channel that's going to be in the pinned comment. So you guys go subscribe. It's Team Neptunia. It's also the emergency/backup channel in case something ever happened to this one. So make sure that you subscribe to that because a lot of you have been wanting to see more gaming content from me, even requesting it on my live streams a little bit, that I play some League, all that. And you guys have been very interested in the polls that I kind of threw out there. And I want to get that done within the next month. Maybe not July, but at least August start. If you guys could subscribe to that channel, they'll get me to 50 subscribers. That'd be great. If you guys get me to 100, though, before the end of month of July, I will actually try a stream on that channel. It's also just a little hard as well because I actually don't have any dual monitors set up right now, but that is something that I am actually working on for live streams. I'm just not the best when it comes to technology and setting things up. And I feel that some of you may relate to that as well. So go subscribe there, and thank you to all those who do. Now, Tour Guide from the Underworld Ultimate Rare. If you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite cards. And since we're going over Dark Worlds, we got to go over Tour Guide. Near mints are $343 here. That's really good. I know there's light plays here for $300, but you'd rather spend the $40 to get a near mint here. These were maybe $260, right? At least that's $80, right? But for an old legacy card like this, if you get near mint for $40 extra, you get near mint. Now, I only have one copy of this, but I always actually want to get more copies, like a playset or something. And I actually came to the decision that, you know what, when I try to do more deck profiles on the channel, which we actually have a deck profile from Josh coming up quite soon, actually. You guys are, I kind of starved you recently, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy more deck profiles. But Ultimate Rare, 240, that's really good. Now, Secret Rares here are lightly $41. Near mints are about $44, $46. It's actually not that bad for an unlimited tour guide. You also have the Korean ones over here. You have one Secret Rare over here. I will tell you, the $20 ones like these just aren't worth it at all. You know, they look cool, but for $20, they're a lot cheaper over there. I get them a lot cheaper at least. Now, first editions, right? Lightly plates are $68. That's really good for an unlimited tour guide. I actually think that's quite worth it. If you're actually looking to get a set of a high rate tour guide and ulti your budget, 86 for a near mint, I actually would hop on this. Plus, this card looks gorgeous, guys. It really, really does. Tour guide from the Underworld from Duel Saga. Ultra is about $2 here. Now we got the dark, not the Dark World, but the tour guide of the Underworld link, which is actually really good and it looks really cool. It's, you know, I made a video on it, as like I said, but you guys probably already saw it. $2 for this old ultra rare, which is considered one of the nicer printings. I actually think this is something that's worth picking up right now at $2 to $3 because this card could really only go up. You know, it's always been like a $3-4 card, but this card's gotten a lot of dollar reprints. Like even the 6 months that you guys see here, it was $8-9, and it crashed really, really hard. But people are still buying this quite often, as you see over here. Okay, so people are buying. Oh, well, we had Italians for $3. That's interesting. I actually want to see how those look if they're still on the front page. We got Koreans here, which I'll be honest, these do look kind of cool for $1. We got Japanese over here. Okay. No Italians. Oh no, here they are. Oh, that looks good. You know, I love how it says demon, by the way, over here. I really like that. In fact, you know what? I may treat myself to a pair of Italians and post them on Instagram or Twitter or something. Fire Formation Tenki Ultimate Rare here. Lightly plates are 120. Near mints are 135. I think this is quite cheap for an Ultimate Tenki. If you're looking at grabbing these, it's a good price. Now, Secret Rares out of Fist of the Gadget. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys to grab this is because this is just it's at 2, I believe, and it's a generic searcher for Beast Warrior. Whenever we get Beast Warrior deck, it's going to play the maximum amount of 10 keys. Especially because, like I said in my last video, it doesn't lose you card advantage. It's not like a reinforcement or any other search card where if it's just like a normal search, it may has an additional effect. This card, you activate, you still have the card, so if you need to pop something on your field, or you, like with Scrap Dragon, or you bounce with the new Ancient Warrior link, because with that card, you can actually bounce your Tenki and, you know, get another search off next turn, if you do it all in one turn. And the 100 attack is, like, cool, I guess, but, you know, $3 for Secrets. I talked about this card was, like, a $2, not, like, barely, and now it's about $3. I would get this version like it's only 36 listings as well. Now, Emergency or Starlight Rare, someone want me to peep this. $275 per light play, $280 for a near mint. Someone's got a play set. $280, but then they go up to $450, $500, and then you got your PSA copies, which I have to admit, a PSA 9 for $700, I think it's a very, very good price. And then a PSA 10 for $2K here. I'd probably just get the PSA 9 for less than half the price. Hero of the Pure Light, Judgment of the Light. I don't know why I said that last part. You can detach material from this card, and then you target a monster in your graveyard, and targeting is cost. And then you add to your hand, and then shuffle one card from your hand into the deck. So it kind of lets you, you know, add back a hand trap or whatever you really need and all that. And it is generic, but you have to shuffle back. You have to use 2 monsters to make this. I don't really think it's not that it's a bad effect. I just don't think it's good enough for Splay, I should say. At $18. If you have this card, it's bulk, just sell it. Non-Punk Foxy Tune, coming out of Grand Creators over here, $32. And you got one here for 28, 33, 34. You know, outside of Foxy Tune, the deck is pretty affordable because you got your Deer Notes here at like $4-5 here, which is not too bad from Ultra from the recent set. And then you got your Ogre Dances for like $5. And, you know, it's crazy how these used to be quarters, you know. I'm just so glad I put mine to the side and stuff and just still had them. Because I was still honestly thinking about putting them in hollow bulk and just shipping them off somewhere just to be like, yeah, just, you know, take it. And I'm really glad I didn't. I actually had like, I think 2 of them. Got really lucky there. Now, Toon Kingdom from OTS Tournament Pack 14 Ultimate. Now, this is almost 6 OTS packs old once we get OTS 20. Lightly paid are $40 here, as you see here. But when you go to near mints, we only have 23 listings from verified sellers. If we go with non-verified, you know, it kind of gets littered a little bit over here. But $54 once this one's gone for, you know, 46, 47. That's less than 1,000 sales. Same with this guy. It's $54 after 2 more sales. The next page has these going up to $70. So If you got your Toon Kingdoms and you're not really too happy with how they've been going, well, they are going up. Don't worry. If you got these at 30s when I told you, the money's still coming along. Plus, if you got a play set, they went up to, $54. You got a $20 increase on your $35 card. So far, that's pretty good. If you have these, do not sell them, though. Definitely wait. This card will hit anywhere from 80, 90 to about 100 something dollars. Dark Elf Dragon Ghost Rare from the past here. $44 for your Ghost Rares. Now, even though the product quality is bad, I think for a Ghost Rare, this $44 is really good. It gives you another high rarity Dark Armed that, at least it looks cool on the front, and you don't have to pay a fortune here because, ultis are, I could have got one for 155, and I'm beating myself up for it. 367 for a lightly played. Near mids are 406. Ultis still look good. Now you have OG Secret Rares over here. I want to see what these are looking at here. We're going to put lightly played near mint because I'm a little interested in unlimiteds as well. 92 for a near mint. So you're looking at basically $100 just to get one in general. First editions for English are $280 for a light play, $400 for a near mint. That's crazy. I love this card too. Like I wish I could grab it, but it's too much, and I'd rather just put that. Once it hit, I see the 300. I'd rather just get this. That's kind of my issue with it. You also got the Kaiba one Secret Rares. Those actually don't look too bad. $3, $3.50 if you want like a cheap dad, and you're like, nah, the Ghost Rare product quality, I still hate it. I need something else. These are a pretty cheap alternative. And it's for Legendary Collection Kaiba, so Ghost Rare Cyber Dragons here, $65. I'm telling you guys this right now, this card will go up once we get the Cyber Dragon support, as well as it will go up slowly over time because Cyber Dragon stuff, that's legacy, it's going to go further and further up. Angel Beats, Girl Standing Up, $10 for a light play, $100 for a near mint. I can't wait I wonder what's going to happen when Weiss gets Spy X Family, because I feel like it'll happen, or one card game does. It's kind of crazy to me looking at these older classics and seeing them not being classics anymore. I really loved Angel Beats. I think Angel Beats has an awesome soundtrack. And funny, okay, this is going to be really bad, but Angel Beats, back when because I watched it when I was young and everything, and I listened to, for the most part, anime openings and, anime OSTs, gaming OSTs. I was, that's what I really listened to. But when I listened to some mainstream pop as well, but that was about it when I was 12, 13. I didn't really listen to any classic rock and roll. Like, I knew who, like, for example, some older bands were, like Metallica and all that, but I never really listened to them. For some reason, Angel Beats helped me get into other stuff like Korn and Disturbed. Don't ask. And from then on, it helped me get into more, like, older music, right, and getting good recommendations. So I always appreciate the Angel Beats soundtrack. Because it has, like, I think it's like Girls vs. Monsters is the band quote in Angel Beats. And, this anime is really good. So funny how it's actually rushed. And I really need to rewatch this eventually. I'm not saying this is one of the best animes of all time, but I really hope that it stays a classic. And if you have not watched Angel Beats, you're going to love it. Go watch it. Animation's pretty good as well. Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess from Rising Rampage here. Near mints are about $37 here. First hits are $41 here. Now, I really, really need Konami to give me an Ultimate Rare Apollosa, right? But this card's still really good. Now, I want to see if we go Verify and we go Near Mint, because I don't care about lightly played. I want to see, and then we go First Edition. We have 18 listings here. See, this card looks plentiful, but it's not exactly. Now, we have 38 here, sure, and we have, a wall of 3 here. That's great. But this card goes to bottoms out 52. And there's no one even out who has 2 copies. Someone has 3 over here. Next page goes up to $100. If you have your first Apollosis, and if you add lightly played, it doesn't really add too much anyway. It adds maybe, a few listings here, not really too much. So if you guys are looking for a great Link 4, or you want to invest into something like a staple, I think first Apollosis is the way to go. Also, Starlight Charmers over here. This card went down about $350 here, $350 here, but it's going up to $400. I know one subscriber already made a lot of bank off that. If you got these for $130, well, good job. You made some money here. I actually want to look at my girl Area here and see how she's doing. $850. Basically, she's still 1,000. Oh man, you know, I love this card a lot, and honestly, I might actually. I really wish I picked up a second copy. I really, really do. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of my area, but everyone is kind of like that, I feel, until you offer them the right number, right? For Area of the Wire Charmer, I have some good memories with this card, like when I got in all that. And man, I just wish I picked up a second copy, but I wasn't, doing much. I wasn't getting anything from, YouTube or affiliates. I wasn't getting much from the stock market at that time. I didn't have my own business or nothing, so I didn't really have all the disposable income in the world to spend $300 on a second copy of a card I already have. You don't really need another one of. Now, ultra rares here. I want to talk about this really quickly as a penny stock because just like Hita holographics, these could go up as well, and it's a clean ultra rare. Now, with Splight and Splight mirror matches, you're going to be able to go into this and then target a water monster in a opponent's graveyard, especially to his own discard points to. And if it's destroyed by your opponent by battle or card effect, you add water monster with 1500 less defense from your deck to your hand, right? So it gets you a search as well, which I think is really, really awesome. So I think at quarters over here, if you guys want to invest into this as a penny stock and get like a lot of copies, might not be a bad idea. Neo Galaxies, Photon Dragon, Ghost Rare. Now look, you guys know I hate Galaxies, but some of their boss monsters do look pretty good. And I actually really like this one. I actually like Galactic Overlord as a set. Funny enough. Even though it really wasn't that good of a set here. Now, I haven't looked at this card since it got bought out a long time ago. Now, 40 for lightly played here, that's fine. First of light plays, $46, $47 here for your first sets here. But they quickly go up to like $65, $71, $75, $90 here. So you can essentially get, and there's no one here, there's only one guy who has like 2 copies, so there's no wall. If you guys are looking to get a Ghost Rare before it goes up, this might be it. Wow, it goes up really fast. Oh man, I thought that was a PSA one. If that was a PSA, like a PSA 9, I would have advised you guys to grab that one. Now, Neo Galaxy has Photon Dragon Ultimate Rare from Galactic Overlord. Ultimate Rares are $18. So I actually do have an Ultimate Rare of this card, but I'm not too attached to it. $21 here. If we go lightly played near, does this card go up quite quickly or no? 21. 24, going up to 30, goes up to 50, but not too quick though. But near mints are like $40 here, with not even a full list, not even a full page over here. Oh, looks like this guy has quite a few over here, at $40 here. And this card doesn't really sell often though. I mean, if you open this up, you see middle of May, but it does sell at least, for copies here. Number 11, Big Eye here. A lot of people are looking back at this card because of I keep forgetting what that level 7 archetype is card, but it's with Diabolos and everything. These were like $10, and I told people to grab. Now they're double. So if you grab them, good job. $20, $30 here for your secret rares. Going up to 50. I actually do have a secret rare of this as well as an ultimate rare because I actually did want both. Now, I told people to get ultis. Funny enough, when they were $25, $27 and 5 cards out of your trade binder. These haven't really gone up at $73. I think that this is a great ultimate rare to have if you don't have it. Collectors are going to want it, and it's going to be relevant, and it's old. It's extremely old. This is a good legacy ulti that I think players are not looking at, so make sure to have this because... Plus, I really love how the ulti looks. Like, it's so weird because I look at this, I'm like, it doesn't work, but at the same time, I really love this card. It's kind of hard to describe, but if you kind of have this ulti, you kind of know what I'm talking about here. Man. And if you guys don't know, you also play this in, well, what's it called? I want to call it Elemental Dragons. Dragon Ruler, that's what it's called. Against Prophecy, and a lot of people are playing that format because a lot of people love that format. Some people have actually said it's peak Yu-Gi-Oh, which is a hot take. Don't get me wrong, but I guess I'm glad that in 3 generations later of Yu-Gi-Oh, GX, 5Ds, and Sexual, people still think something's peak Yu-Gi-Oh, and if they've played for a long time. So that does make me quite happy. Shark Drake Ultimate Rare here. Funny enough, I think it was Christian Perez. I don't remember exactly who, but back when I did market watches on MSK's channel, I actually recommended picking up this card. It was in the first like 3 or 4, And a guy actually got these, and he's like, dude, I'm glad I listened to you, and he subbed to me. And I think it was Christian. Christian, if you're watching this, can you clarify that was you, or if I'm thinking about someone else? If I got the wrong person, whoever is did that, I wonder if you're still watching. And yeah, if you remember that, good times, good times. I actually do love Shark from this series. Sexel is actually pretty underrated. $14 for a lightly played here. Near mids are about $15 going up to $24.25 eventually, but there's a big wall here for 16 over here. If you got this card when it was like $35, congrats, you made some money. Number 7 Lucky straight here. This card got bought out for some odd reason. 15 for lightly played. Near mids are 18 going up to 25 here. I still have my copies, but I really do wonder if this card will ever actually jump to something ridiculous, because it doesn't have any reprint besides the common, I believe, and the common doesn't have that many listings. $5 for a common? Yeah, that sucks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nightbeam Ulti. This had a top is 16, I believe. First editions are, instead of being like 50, 60, they're like 26. But they go up to 40 really quickly. That's really disgusting, honestly. If you have this card, I still don't think it's that good. I would probably just get rid of it. But that's the Mark Watch, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe. And I will see some of you hopefully at Nationals. And let me know what I'm going over in the next Mark Watch in the comment section below. Buying any cards off TCG Player, use my affiliate link down in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to the game channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.